if God was going to judge us, and if God was going to say, okay, here's my inspection report. These are the tests that I put in. These are my test points. These are my goals. These are my best marks. This is the criteria that I will use to say that the fivefold in the 20th and 21st century have done their job well or not. This is it. We still have a very infantile mindset about Christ in the church. Every kind of doctrine runs through the body of Christ, knocks people out, etc., by the trickery of men. I mean, talk about trickery. Did we not have a major example of trickery just recently? And then in regard to secret scheming, okay, we can't speak the truth in love. We can't speak the truth in love or hate. We can't speak the truth, period. All right? Because we can't even do it, that we may grow up in all things into him who is the head, that's Christ. Now, when you go through, I know that you probably don't think God does this, but Jesus does. In Revelations, he did that. In Revelations, he did that. He said, okay, to the church of Ephesus, to the church which is at Thyatira, to the church which is at Sardis. And he did an evaluation of each one of those churches. Work, attitudes, beliefs, integrity, allegiance to him. He evaluated it. We don't think like that because we have told you that God takes everything and God doesn't mind and he's a good God and he doesn't, he's not picky. God is the most picky person you will ever meet. You will never find anyone pickier than the Lord. He's just not meddlesome. He's not fussy. He's very particular. God is extraordinarily particular. And when you create something, you are particular. That's why you're particular, because you know how it should go. You know why you chose what you chose, why you refused what you refused. You know why you combined this or that. You know why you separated that and the other. You understand that as creator. People who are creators should certainly understand God's nature, at least in that regard, because you understand. So God is very particular. Hi. And that's what we miss. This is Dr. Paula Price, and I'd like to tell you about my most favorite day of the week, which is Thursdays. I have a weekly radio show on Blog Talk Radio called The Paula Price Show. And every Thursday, I meet you. You get to call me, you get to log on, you get to tune in. And I talk to you about what's going on in God's world and in his kingdom. We give global counsel, I give personal counsel and prophecy and prayer. I try to ask myself, what is the most potent part of the show? What is the best part? And you know what? I can't figure out whether it's the prayer, the prophecy, or the counsel. But more than 10 years ago, I wanted to have a show that did three things: teach, talk, touch. And I get to do that every Thursday on the Paula Price Show.